say the sun sometimes shines in the darkest of places, hitting trees, buildings, and melanin faces. And my grandfather said there's nothing new under the sun, but angels cry tears from heaven, making way for a new day to come. And thunder hits like African drums, chastising the wicked, captivating blacks in the slums. But like your mother's arms, the clouds will soon open it up, and the sun rays will capture all the moisture and soak it up. Though it's sometimes needed, I had it with rain. Make way for light, dramatics to name.
My passion be smashing and daring. At dawn's early new light I be glaring. New life among us is apparent, and show us GT be apparent. We gon' help bring on a new dawn and change the times a little. But trying to work the middle, we should have been here, rubbing elbows with common sense. Most definitely. In the city, stand up. In the city, stand up. In the city, stand up. Stand up. In the city, stand up. Stand up. In the city, stand up. Yo, he ain't afraid to spit at rappers and battle it out, and ain't afraid to speak his mind and rattle about. He's braggadocious and social conscious, and ain't afraid to spit at will with his rocket launchers. Not frontin' mobster.
Mobster?
If he is, then he is. He came out spitting like that long way before the biz.
Made it popular.
Verbal binoculars that you see through third person or through first person,
with or without person.
He's innovative, cultivative, and always leaving fans with that simple ultimatum:
this or that.
Check and sway, know what I'm saying? If you don't know who Kool Herc was, then your record shouldn't be playing.
Yo, I caught the vapors. She told me he was just a friend, and I was ready to die, so there'll be trouble then. She told my heart to beat.
We do not take happenstance or coincidence for granted. There's no coincidence that the elite number of the illustrious ones happens to be 9. And this is a year that the 2s, the 0s, and the 0 and the 7 added up, line up, equal 9. So that was our indication that this was our year to make things happen. We've had a trying few previous years, but as you all know, that out of chaos comes order, and out of tribune and tribulation comes ease. And so this is the year and the day and time that we're in right now. Many of you do not know, but April has been a special month for us as Nawapians. And the reason I say us as Nawapians, because we are scientists of biology, of astronomy, of geology, of all different fields of science. We are scientists. We're not just any religious faction. We're not just people who like to sound deep and sound interesting and know languages. We have been taught by our master teacher, Dr. Malachi York, to be able to go in and find out the root to words, the root to information, and line up chronologically things that are taking place, so we will know in this day and time what's supposed to happen during the time of the end, or during this last age. In the month of April, for those of you who have been with the Nawapian family for some time now, know that in the beginning months, up until this day, April the 20th, we would have positive progression throughout the year. But during the first half of April, there would be a series of almost negative energy that would appear to come out of nowhere. You understand? And some of you might have personally been experiencing this, and what the master teacher has explained is that it is a wave of negative energy that the Tamhu capitalizes off of right around this period of April. And the last day is April 20th. And the reason why April 20th is so significant is that April 20th just so happens to be the birthday of Adolf Hitler of Germany. You understand? And they know that that's someone who they worshipped because he was considered the father of the Aryan society, and most of the Aryans nations are lining up with Hitler and his Third Reich, which is still alive today, which is a part of what's conducting the New World Order, for those of you who don't know. But when you get back into the date April 20th, he used to tell us back on Tom Array, he said on April 20th you need to be careful. Right around that time of the month, you need to watch out. You need to take care of yourself, and you need to watch where you're going. Don't travel alone. You understand? And watch the company that you keep. And we lay low, because every time that we were on the land, that was the time that they would come with these bogus charges or these bogus permit violations. or these bogus citations. It was always right around their clockwork, to the point where he said, all right, watch what they're coming with next, because now that we know what they do before they do it, we can prepare and get ready for what it is they try to throw at us, because we already know the game. You understand? And each year we knew that that's what they were getting ready to do. So during the first month of April, we would never throw in any new permits in regards to the land. We knew to chill and hang low, because we knew right after the 20th of April there was a super surge of positive energy, which helped catapult us into the Savior's Day celebration that we would have every June 26th. You understand? But we knew we would be building up, but right around that first part of April we had to be cool. And even so much so, even after his incarceration, or actually after his incarceration, and if you're studying him, been following the case, you'll see that it was April 20th when our master teacher was sentenced to 135 years. Better yet, don't even forget 130, sentenced to life in prison. It happened on the same day, April 20th. It never fails. That's the day that they get this one surge of power, or one surge of energy, to do that last bit of devilishment to carry them over through the rest of the year. And at that point, we have to make a decision. Are we going to fall and become victim to that devilishment, or are we going to notice that pattern, reserve ourselves, lay low until it's time that we know that the energies are back full force and full steam on our side, and then go ahead and carry out the mission that we have for the rest of the year? You understand? So some of you may be experiencing certain things personally. You may see it, I don't know, but this is what's happening, and you're talking about a universal science right now. This is the direction that Nuwapa was going into. It's going into the facts of the universal science of this day and time. Those same forces knew that once this sun cycle comes in, that now they have to redirect their energy in the direction that they were posing their negative forces into backing us, regardless whether they like it or not. It's the science of the order of nature, and until we get back to the order of the forces of the universe, we'll never know what we're supposed to do or what's supposed to happen. They have to back us. There's no more having to appease negative spirit forces through blood sacrifices, through different offerings, through different things that causes the demise of either human beings or other animals for the sake of them doing certain acts on our behalf. Those days are over with. That's evolutionary cycle knowledge information. You understand? Those days are done. We're in revolution now, and we all need to find out how revolutionary cycles work. What's the order of a revolutionary cycle? What are the laws that pertain to evolutionary cycle information, knowledge, and understanding?